Hey guys, this is Kenny, and today I would like to show you what iWriter is all about and how I use iWriter to get content. Okay, so iWriter is a content writing service that allows you to find writers to write all your articles for you, and ideally you can also write for them, but because their pay is low, so I wouldn't recommend that you do that. So what I usually do with iWriter is I head over to the dashboard. This is my dashboard, by the way. So once you sign up and everything, you can head over to the dashboard, okay? So up top here, you have your ratings for writers. Since we're not writers, so we don't really need ratings. And your message inbox, if somebody messages you regarding certain things, you can view it right here. And the balance will be the point where you add money and get your funds going and have the writers write for you. Now, one of the cool things about iWriter is that you don't need to pay the writer until you're happy or satisfied with their work. So you don't pay a dime up front until you're really happy with what they have. So it's really good for people that get content and not so good for writers. So that's why I only recommend that you get content from them. So the first thing you want to do to get content from them is head over to get content. And over here you can see that they have this section where they let you fill in the blanks and figure out what you want to have written. So there's okay, right here you have project type and have articles written. You can have articles rewritten, Kindle book written, and ebook written. Okay. So I'm gonna just do an example real quick. So taxi GPS trackers. That's going to be my article type. And I'm going to select the category. They have a bunch of categories and you just have to choose the category that suits your article the most. So in my case, internet and online business online. And you can choose the article length. So normally for me, due to the fact that I usually use these for my own private network blog, so I usually go for 300, okay? You can go as high as you like. If you're trying to get an article for say, maybe for your blog or maybe you want some stuff written on like an informational site, you might want a little bit more. 1,000, 2,000 works too. So I'm gonna choose 300 for now, and of course it's gonna be English. And they have Spanish as well, French, German, but for the most part you're gonna be using English. And here you can choose whether you want just basic writers to see your stuff or you want the best writers. Now, here's my recommendation, okay? So I normally, for private blog networks, you can just go with basic because you don't really need awesome content. You just need unique content. That's all you need on your blog. I mean, on your private network blog. But if you want really good content, then you want at least 4.1 and above. And it's gonna be a little more expensive for basic writers. If you're writing a 300 word, it's gonna be $2. And if you see, once I hit the 4-star writers, it becomes about 450 per article. And then once it hit 5 stars, it's gonna be $7 per article for a 300 word. And if you see I put 1,000, it's gonna cost more. It's gonna be 1850. So that's why you only want to have basic writers write them for you. So that way, you don't have to pay that much. But if you want good content, like I said, you'll have to go with at least the 4.1 stars and higher. So, all right, now that we set that, let's head over to keywords. So keywords is going to be the main keywords that you want in your article. So for example, I want how to start a taxi GPS tracker business online. Okay, so that's going to be one of the keywords or phrases that I want to use for my article. And anytime you hit enter and then you put in another title like GPS tracker, it turns into two articles. So if you want to have the keywords, let's say you want to have like different keywords in it, like GPS tracker, you have to put a comma. So that way it doesn't recognize as two articles. And if you want like maybe 10 articles written, you have to enter them in a new line. And for example, I have a limo GPS, and I'll put shuttle GPS. As you can see right here, it's increasing. It's becoming like 3 articles, okay? And if you want more keywords for each article, you have to put a comma, and then you hit, jungle, not jungle, what am I doing? Okay, bus, GPS, and the writer will actually have to use the keywords that you mention in your keyword, okay? But in this case, we're not going to be writing 3 articles, so I'm going to cancel them. And all I'm going to have is this, okay? So the writing style right here, you can either professional, other, but I usually go with professional if you're writing like business related articles. If you're just writing like standard, if you're writing about games or writing about like how to groom your dog, then you might want to go with the friendly tone, okay? And the total project cost, you can go as high, you can pay them extra depending on how you want it, but I usually go with the default. So in my case right here, I'm only going to be having 1 article written. Hold on 1 sec. Here you go. Now it's back to $2. So you can pay them more if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest that. And the article purpose. So basically, just tell them how you want it written. So please educate my readers on the following subject. Okay. So for private block networks, you don't really need that detailed content about what they can write or cannot write. Maybe if you're writing for your blog, then you want to be more specific with your stuff. And special instructions, you can write, you can tell them, okay, I want bullet proof points. Okay, I want like 3 paragraphs. Basically, just specify to them like how you want your article written, and then you put them in the special instructions. Okay. So I'm not going to be doing that because this is just for my private blog network, so I'm going to cancel that. And then submit project to a list of writers. So this is just basically, if you have a list of writers that you like, you can put their name here. Like mine, daily top, yeah, there we go. Here's a 4-star writer that I can have him write the article if I want to. But in my case, I'm not going to, so let me go like this, okay? So once you're done with that, you can go ahead and submit your project. And they usually get it done pretty quickly. So sometimes I get it within like 3 hours, sometimes I get it within a day, usually not longer than 2 days, unless your article is very unique and not many people know about it, then yes, it will probably, oops, looks like I got some errors going on. So let's see here. I have my title, Internet Business Online. Okay, shouldn't say that. Oh, special instructions. So please use 3 paragraphs. Okay, there we go. Now I can submit project and it'll tell you this. And the articles, usually, you have 3 days to review the article. So if not, then they'll auto approve once the article is written. But usually they'll notify you to your email, so it's not like you're gonna miss it. So I'm gonna hit OK. And there we go. Right here. I have my article ready to be written. And once somebody takes it on, then all I have to do is wait. And then all you have to do is wait for iWriter to email to your account, and then they'll tell you when it's ready. And that's it, man. It's very simple. It's very useful. And this is where I come and get my content. As you can see right here, I have a bunch of content written, both for my private blog networks and also for some of my sites. So this is definitely a place you want to check out, okay? And that is it. This is the review for iWriter on content getting, and I personally recommend it. So give it a try, man. And I'll talk to you guys later.